Ba-na-na-na.
Hey, fuckers. Hey.
Hey.
Vinny, what's up, bro?
What's going on?
Hey, YouTube land, what's up, guys and girls?
We're waiting on Zach. He'll be here shortly.
Yeah, he'll be here soon. So, we just had a kind of a ridiculous weekend.
UFC 254.
Yep. Khabib's retired.
Yeah.
Whitaker won. Who were the two dudes? I'm thinking
there
of
were two dudes that fought.
Had fight of the night. What fight am I thinking of?
Who? I don't know who got fight of the night. Was it Casey Kenny and
yeah.
Nathaniel Wood? I told you that was gonna be a banger.
Did they get fight of the night though?
I'm not sure who got fight of the night, but that was a fucking banger. I know that.
Probably something we should have looked up, but that's okay.
It was probably them.
Yeah, I was proud of them, man.
Yeah.
I was like, you guys made me so proud.
I really, because I'm
a
huge Casey Kenny fan. I've been watching him for a bit now, and when that fight was over, I really didn't know who won. It was such a close fight. I'm like, fuck, did Nathaniel Wood win? I think he might have. And then I think all three judges gave it 29-28 to Kenny.
I think it was too, unanimous, right? Oh, I think I hear somebody.
Zachariah, he is here.
I think Zach's here, ladies and gentlemen.
He's creeping.
He might be here. I need to move that camera down.
Hey.
What's up, dude? Much, man. Well, we're already going, but we're not too far in.
Yeah, we just started like 3 minutes ago. His was better than mine. His was the real authentic. Banana.
There he is. Nah, we fucked it up earlier. Alright, fix this.
Is that a Smurf on your shirt?
It fucking is.
Fuck yes.
Oh, awesome. A Smurf? Yeah, laying under the mushroom.
Big old mushroom.
On the front.
I listened to a Joe Rogan podcast recently that was all about like mushrooms and psychedelics and religion and shit.
Interesting.
It was great. Hold on. Graham, what's his name? Graham
Norton?
Hitchcock?
Grant Dawson.
No. Fucking Grant Dawson. Hope I didn't delete it. Oh no, I think I did.
Joey Wheeler.
Yeah.
Joey Wheeler. Look at dude.
Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Yeah.
Red Fireball Attack.
So good.
There too, I think.
If you haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh, you're a fucking loser.
I haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
You've watched Yu-Gi-Oh before.
Nope.
No way.
Nope.
Never?
Nope.
You've never seen one episode of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Nope.
Big sad.
Dude.
You were missing
Jody
out.
watched it.
Well, yeah.
I never did.
Jody's not a loser.
Well, yeah, Jody's not
So
a loser.
This fucking dude.
I love you. But I can still. I love losers. I love everyone, man.
That's why you love Justin Gaethje.
It doesn't change who you are as a person.
Shit.
Oh,
shit.
Just in case you. What
And that,
happened
ladies
to
and
him,
gentlemen,
Zach?
is what we call a segue. Yeah, what happened to Justin, Zach?
He got
You
choked
brought
out.
it up.
Did you hear what Khabib said, though?
No.
About how he didn't want to hurt him in front of his family? I did, yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
He said he was planning to armbar him up until a week before the fight, when he heard Justin say over and over that he would not tap regardless of anything, so he decided to choke him out instead.
And he said...
Isn't that crazy?
He's like...
decided a week before the fight he was
Yeah.
going to choke him out.
Yeah. And he said that mounted triangle was
Well-
his father's favorite submission, so that's what he went for.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so
he
fucking
just
cool.
does whatever the
so
fuck
fucking
he
cool.
wants
Because
to
he
do
can.
to
'cause
everyone.
He's leagues and bounds
it's
separated
unreal.
from these guys.
Unreal,
That's
man.
why it was so, like,
Fuck.
kind of made me throw up in my mouth when John Jones was hopping on Twitter being like, he's not the best,
Oh
I'm
my
the
God.
best.
I heard shit about
I was
it,
like,
but
dude, shut up,
honestly
man.
didn't
This
even
is
wanna
not the
hear
time
it
for
yet.
that.
You know what I mean? It's like too soon. Like I don't want to hear the drama. I don't want to hear the
I defended my
guys
belt this many times,
fucking
and I did this,
chirping
this, and
out there
this.
on
And it's
Twitter.
like, dude,
they're
shut
chirpers.
up, man.
They're chirps.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking chickadees out there.
Tell me about it when you didn't bleed inside the octagon for however many fights he had.
Nobody has had more 10-8 rounds.
It's insane. He's
And-
never been knocked down.
No, never. And I think Luke Thomas made this point that I didn't think about was... Oh, fuck, I lost my train of thought.
No.
Balls.
How about this?
Wieners.
John Jones, you tested positive for steroids. Shut your fucking mouth.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right.
29-0 Khabib.
All right, I just remember. So
Like, I like John Jones too, but Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, so do I, but just shut the fuck up.
Right
So
now, dude.
Luke
Shut
Thomas
up,
was
dude.
saying, like, in an ever-evolving sport, Khabib he's just a specialist. You know what he's going to do every single time, and you still can't stop it.
Ever.
Like that,
No
that's
one
special.
ever.
That's special.
He's
Like
a special guy.
Like if John Jones hits you with a spinning elbow, you could be like, "Oh, I didn't see it coming." You saw what Khabib was doing coming. Like you knew exactly what was going to happen.
John Jones does what other people do, just at a slightly higher level.
Yes, yeah.
Khabib does things that no one else can do the way that he does it.
He's
Nobody.
unstoppable, yeah.
He is. I'm convinced as fuck.
And
Right? Like, who the fuck be... There you go. Okay, Michael Chandler. Like, how's that fight go? I'm actually kind of curious, to be honest.
it's
Like, when he
no
retired,
different.
I was thinking, good for him. I'm happy. This is a good way to go out, right? But at the same time, there's, like, I'd like to see him fight Tony. I'd love to see him fight Chandler now that he's in the UFC. It can actually be a thing. I'm still curious, but at the same time, I'm convinced.
There's always
just
going to be
does.
one more guy, you know? Like,
Yeah.
there's always going to be one
Thing
more
is
guy.
both those guys are a fight or two away from being there again.
Yeah,
and he's not
true.
going to wait that
True.
long. That'd be a year before he got to fight either one of those guys.
Yeah.
And the reason for his
I'm glad. I don't
retirement-
think they would even beat him, to be honest. I would just
I
like
don't
to
think
see
so
it.
either.
I would just like to see how they did.
Yeah.
It's
Khabib
more
was
now
just-
like how long can you last?
He's just
Can you look not like shit?
Right,
Like
he's-
who can
he's getting
who can
better.
look not like shit against Khabib? Like that's what I'm more interested in than who can beat him at this point. Obviously, we're never
he's
going to
beating
find
his
out. But
opponents and quicker and quicker.
yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I think this was even,
Connor
like,
in
something
4,
different.
Dustin in 3, and then Justin in
say
2.
it one more time.
Ally Quinta was a 5-round decision. Then he well, it was a neck crank technically, but he submitted Connor in 4, choked out Dustin Poirier in 3, and then choked out Justin Gaethje in 2. That's a bad motherfucker.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah,
That's insane.
He was pretty good.
he was pretty good. That boy.
All right.
Bear wrestling boy.
Do you guys give him pound for pound number 1?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Me too.
And
Without question.
there's
no
always
question.
there's always gonna be that, you know, the infractions against Jones, you know, the PED infractions, you know, like all this stupid shit, hiding under the fucking
Ring.
the fucking ring to hide
Yep.
from USADA people, like,
Which he actually confirmed now.
He
Yeah.
admitted to do it.
which
Yeah.
was dumb because they're doing like an investigation now. Did you hear
Yeah.
that?
No, he'll
No.
probably get like fined by
Nope.
USADA.
They're looking under the ring to like see if they can find any traces of like urine or like any stool or something like because
Really?
because it was like they were there for like a long time.
Which arena was it?
It was at Jackson Wink. They went to the gym to look for him, and he hid under the mat for like 8 hours.
Damn.
So like they're like, oh, you know, he must have went to the bathroom while he was down there, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Probably
Possible.
not. I think he would have been able to smell it if he took a shit under the ring.
He probably didn't
Just saying.
shit.
Yeah,
How long? How many years ago? Was it 5 years ago? 6 maybe?
it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a little while.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I think
Somewhere
it was
in there.
like around the time him
They're just
and
like
DC
a
were gonna fight
6-year-old
first time.
6-year-old turd.
Yeah, I don't know.
6-year-old Jones turd.
Turned
just-
white like one of the dog shits do. It's a white
the
John
only
Jones
The only
shit.
thing left is like steroids. Could like chop up that shit, snort it,
Yeah,
have a good fight.
yeah. There's
Enjoy.
never been a more dominant.
Got a few pictograms in there.
Even if you think John Jones, you know,
Pictograms.
is, you know, he's undefeated minus that one blemish where he got, you know, a loss technically. His last few fights, a lot of people thought John Jones didn't win his last 2 fights. There's a lot of people thought Reyes beat him. A lot of people thought Thiago beat him. And then if Anthony Smith really wanted to, he could have took a DQ win over John, just like it happened with Matt Hamill back in the day.
Man, imagine if that would have happened. Like, where the fuck would it have went from there, right? Anthony Smith is now the champion.
Well,
He would have lost immediately.
Yeah, Jones would have got an immediate rematch and smoked.
Oh,
him.
even if it wasn't Jones, he would have lost to anybody else too. He's so
Thiago.
fucking bad.
Anthony Smith,
Yes.
his last 2 performances have been terrible.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
If you don't,
He was the one
John
that
Jones.
against John Jones where I was like, this dude doesn't belong there. He just looked like
Yeah.
so much garbage against Jones.
See, I think he's overcoached. I feel like his corner. If you watch every one of his fights, and it's like every fighter's different, and
He's got a
you've heard
great
this-
coach. It's Justin Gaethje's coach, Trevor Whitman.
I know. But wait, Anthony Smith.
Yeah.
Who else is in his corner?
Mark Montoya.
Okay.
Mark Montoya and Trevor Whitman, right? They're the team at Elevation. That's right.
They're always yelling nonstop directions to him all the time. If you watch his last 3 fights, it's like
Yeah.
nonstop. They're like they don't stop. Legit. Like I went back and watched it. I was talking to Eric about it. We went back and watched a couple of his fights, and his coaches are nonstop. Boom, boom, boom. Just I just feel like I don't know. Maybe they're doing it because he likes that, but I actually think maybe
Don't
it's
most corners do that though.
not really. If you go back and watch, you'd have to watch the fights. Go back. I suggest to anybody, and like you too, obviously, anybody watching, go back and watch Anthony Smith's last few fights, and watch how much his corner is just nonstop giving directions. I feel like he's
Interesting.
overcoached, man. I feel like that's
Maybe.
a thing, right?
I mean, I guess if you're yelling out so many directions, you can't, internalize which ones to follow. You
Yeah.
just keep throwing shit at him constantly. That's probably a little overwhelming. You're in the middle of a fist fight,
Exactly. Yeah, I think so. Obviously, that's not his whole problem, but that's just something I picked up on. If you want to look into it,
Chia.
I
not
just
sure how
think
much
he
it
sucks.
matters. What?
I just think he sucks.
So,
Anyway,
what's
Whitaker?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or you just want to talk about...
No, I was just gonna say what's next for Justin.
yeah.
you
before
want to
we
just do
move
the
on to-
whole lightweight division? What the fuck's going to happen?
I was just gonna say since we're here, we're on the topic. Why go back to it?
Connor and Dustin for the belt.
No.
That's what I'm thinking.
So, I think you need 2 fights. No, I mean, we were talking about that on Saturday a little bit.
Do we need 2 fights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you do Justin and Chandler and Dustin and Connor.
I was thinking Tony and Chandler. And
How do
Dustin.
you... Yeah, you can't leave Justin out of that, though.
He just lost. He just fought for a belt and lost.
He's still number 1. He was the
Yeah.
interim champ. It's not like he was just the number 1 contender.
Right.
I feel like you got to give him another shot.
I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they're gonna, because Connor's their boy. They want.
No,
him
I
to
understand.
go.
I understand that. That's just what I think should happen.
Yeah. What should happen?
Connor
what
has had
UFC
0
is gonna
fights
do-
at 155 in 3 years?
Yeah.
And then they're just like, here, have a belt.
I don't think they're gonna miss this opportunity though. Him versus Dustin. I don't think a lot of people are gonna be too mad at that if they do that for a belt, because Dustin deserves another shot at the belt. Connor, not necessarily, but like I said, that's their boy. They want him to have a belt. So, in my head, they're definitely doing that. If that fight happens, it's for the belt. That's what I think.
They still haven't even picked a weight.
Just thinking about everybody at the top there, I have no fucking idea what they're gonna do. I would actually hate to be in a room where we were actually deciding who's gonna fight who right now. That sounds terrible. It's like, all right, there's so many good fights to make. So, all right, let's do Connor and Justin. All right, sounds good. All right, what do you want to do with Poirier? Oh, you should fight Tony, right? Poirier, Tony? No, I mean, that sounds like a good fight. What about Michael Chandler? Do you just leave him out?
No.
Or do you throw
Dan
him
Hooker's right there.
in? Dan
Dan
Hooker?
Hooker needs a fight.
Michael Chandler, Dan Hooker.
In my head,
McGregor.
I've already decided Connor and Dustin are fighting. So for me, it'd be Tony and Chandler, and then Gaethje and Hooker.
That's
what
such
I
a
think.
steep drop, though. You're just all of a sudden going
Is
to
it?
give
I mean,
Gaethje
kinda.
number 6.
Hooker's number 5.
Still, though.
That's not super steep. I don't
You want
think.
to give it to Gaethje? Gaethje Hooker?
Yeah.
Dude, he just fought for a title. He's the interim
Yeah,
champ.
but
You're going to
he
give him number
lost.
5?
That's what I'm talking about.
He lost.
To what we were just talking about, the pound for pound
Oh,
best fighter
man.
like ever.
Yeah. But all those other guys just fought him too, and they
Tony
lost.
just
so-
lost.
Yeah, and Tony looked way worse
Chandler
than
doesn't even have a
Justin
fight in the
did.
UFC yet.
Yeah.
You want to give number 5 to maybe Chandler Hooker?
He's not
would
even
be
ranked.
fun. Yeah, Chandler Hooker. That makes sense.
What about Dubronx?
Sure.
I love Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
I think he's slowly working his way up there.
Oliveira and Hooker.
But
That one I like.
yeah, that'd be cool. I like
Right?
that. I like that.
That one I like.
But I don't know. I think. Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
Or-
throw him in,
or-
throw him in the mix.
Dubronx and Tony Ferguson?
Oliveira.
That'd be super
That
fun.
would be so much fun.
Oliveira Ferguson.
Yeah.
They're like the same fighter.
I know.
They're like the same fighter.
I'm on with that. So we took care of Ferguson. So
on that.
Oliveira's fighting Ferguson. Fuck anyone who doesn't agree.
So
Screw
Gaethje fights
yourself.
Chandler.
This is just for fun. So Gaethje fights Chandler.
And then Dustin and Connor
Dustin
fight.
fights Connor.
And then all three winners just
So-
get into the middle and fight each other for the belt.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
where do you go from
Triple
there?
threat match.
Hell yeah.
Where do you go from there, though?
That's what I'm
You
saying.
get a ladder. and there's
Everybody
a belt
fights.
At the top of
Yeah.
the ladder.
Yeah.
Or do you think
Let's just do this thing.
Gaethje and Chandler just fight for the belt? Poirier and McGregor.
You can't give Chandler that
Poirier and
opportunity.
McGregor fight for who gets the next title shot from the winner from Chandler and Gaethje.
Yeah.
And then
You'd piss off the rest of that division.
Ferguson and
Why?
Oliveira.
Why do you think Gaethje deserves to be right back in there for the belt? I don't think
Because
that.
he just fought for it.
Yeah, he just lost too.
Yeah,
Dustin
but
was
to a-
also interim champ and lost to Khabib, and then he beat Dan Hooker. So why doesn't he deserve it more?
Because he was just the guy. I just feel like you lost.
And Dustin beat Justin too. So Dustin deserves it more.
Poirier did beat Gaethje.
Can't change my mind, bro. Dustin deserves that belt more than Justin right now.
All right. And so everything that's been said, now do you understand why I say I would hate to be in a room trying to make these fights right now?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, right?
Dude.
Yo, you know what's crazy though is, and you listen to Ariel in DC today, right? I assume.
No.
Oh, all right. Well,
I didn't do shit today. I haven't had. This is the first day of my vacation. I have done nothing.
fuck yeah. All
Except
Nice, man.
I ate a very nice brownie like an hour before I came
Yes.
Fuck yeah. So it's kicking in like right now.
So, DC was actually saying the same thing you guys are. He's like, "Oh yeah, do Gaethje and Connor for the belt," and Ariel's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "You're gonna pick Gaethje over your boy Dustin, who's from the same hometown as you are," and he's like, "Oh yeah, Dustin, you know he's great, but Gaethje, yeah, he's just." That's pretty
How
funny.
about Dustin and Gaethje for the second time?
I wouldn't mind it.
I just don't
said,
think you're gonna take. I think that Connor and Dustin fight is like done deal.
Yeah, more or less. They already picked a date. There's now a vacant belt. It's gonna happen.
Because that. Well, I don't even know
the
if it's
belt?
for the belt, but like
you
the.
think Poirier and McGregor fight for the belt?
Hot sauce.
That's what 3 and 4,
Ooh.
I'll bet hot sauce on that.
2
I
and
like
4.
that.
They're gonna
2 and
fight
4.
the belt.
No. Not maybe eventually, but the next fight that's going to be made for the belt is going to be...
The belt's gonna stay vacant that long? You think?
I'm just saying, like,
It's like 2 months
the next...
vacant.
Okay. Do they make a title fight, or do they just have 2 or 3 contender fights? What do you think?
They're gonna do a title fight.
They're going to do a title fight.
It's gonna be Connor and
Which
whoever
kinda
he-
sucks.
The next fight is going to be a title fight. You don't think they're going
Probably.
to do a couple fights, see who wins, and put them up against each other? You think that the next fight at 155 is for a title?
No,
I
Look at
agree.
when Henry vacated.
Yeah, I was gonna say I agree that it will probably be the next fight will be for a title, but I don't agree with that. You know what I mean?
If we're talking about those 5 guys.
Like I think that
Ish,
I think
five-ish
they
guys.
probably will do
The top
Dustin and
5, top
Connor for the
6.
title. That's probably what they'll do. That's their next scheduled fight. It's the first fight probably in January. It'll be a pay-per-view. It'll be a monster pay-per-view. With
I'll
their
shake on
two
that.
Top guys, and one of those guys is.
I'll
Conor
shake on that.
McGregor.
I'll do a hot sauce on that.
You don't think that's gonna
I
happen?
don't
Really?
think that. I don't think the next fight
At lightweight.
is going to be at lightweight for the title is going to be Poirier and McGregor,
That's
unless
their
either
next-
one of them or someone else has a fight in the conversation we're having. Those guys, Ferguson, Chandler,
Okay.
Gaethje,
None of them
McGregor,
can have a fight.
Poirier, Hooker. There's no way there's a title shot before at least 1 or 2 of those guys has a fight.
Unless a
first.
main event drops out before the end of the year,
All right, I'll
none of
shake
those
on
guys
that,
are going
though.
to
That's why I
fight.
think-
Hold
it's
on.
gonna
Let me say my stipulations.
Go ahead.
first. Dustin and Connor are going to fight for the lightweight title as long as Khabib is actually retired and like officially removed from
I'm
the
not.
rankings.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's
counting
happened
Khabib
yet.
in here. I think he's done.
Okay, so
by the way, do
pending.
you think he's done?
Yes, pending
Zach,
that.
do you think Khabib's done for real?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
Me too.
Pending
No.
that he's
At least in the
actually
UFC.
done and removed
No,
from the rankings.
He's done fighting.
And there's a vacant belt to be held. Conor and Dustin are going to fight. So my bet is that fight is booked. Not that. So if like one of them falls out due to injury, I still win the bet. As long as that's booked for the title, I win the bet, right?
If it's officially booked, yeah.
Okay.
Deal.
None of that.
Deal.
They both have to be in and the doors closed
Nope.
stuff. So
It's
if
like
that
the
fight's
fight
booked
was
for
made.
The
The fight was made.
Okay.
All right,
good.
deal.
It's gonna happen. I'm telling
I
you.
don't think so, bro. All right, so Whitaker and Cannonier.
Fucking Robert Whitaker, the Reaper.
Baby.
He looked great.
He did look good.
So, to continue the same type of conversation,
Yes.
does
Does.
Robert Whitaker fight Israel Adesanya?
Israel was saying he doesn't have any interest, which pisses me off a little bit.
I can see why Israel would say that because he dusted him so easily the first time that it's just like, why would I bother?
Does he have an alternative right now?
He wants
really.
to fight Jan now for the 205 belt.
Oh, I mean, okay. I've heard a little bit about that, but it depends on if he's going to vacate his 185. Like, is he just going to go fight Jan and then go back to 185? Because then he still has nobody. You know what I mean?
Right. Whitaker's still going to be right there. It's, you know. I'm annoyed by it because, like, when Israel was coming up, like, Robert Whitaker didn't say no to him. So, like, you're going to...
Well, but there's one thing about saying no to a guy that wins all of his fights in a row, and, like, you have no choice but to say yes to it, and a guy who won a couple fights in a row, but you kicked the shit out of him the first time that you fought. Like, he didn't even get touched.
Yeah. I don't think he was rushing a lot. I don't know. I think it'd be different the second time. I think Robert Whitaker...
I think it would, too. I think he'd definitely do better the second time around, but if you're Adesanya and you're sitting there going, why do I need to deal with that kind of thing?
That's your division. That's your number one contender.
Yeah, there you go. It's exactly what you just said.
That's how the
literally.
dice fall. Like,
But if there's a guy
who
at
was
2, there's a guy at 3 that's 1.
The guy who was the champ lost the belt to another guy. And then the champ went and won 2 fights in a row against top contenders. The champ went and defended his belt twice against top contenders. So right now, they're the only 2 left.
yeah.
I say they should fight.
Yeah, they should.
Yep.
If Jared Cannonier won that
Yup.
fight, he was fully prepared to fight Jared, and Robert
Yes, he
Whitaker
was.
whooped his ass.
Uh-huh.
So, to me, it looks like he's dodging really a harder fight of the 2.
I agree.
So,
I agree completely.
he's
I
looking
think
at
Whitaker
Jan
is-
right now, and he's like, okay, I can fight Robert Whitaker, who looks
yeah.
like he's back to being Robert Whitaker, or I can fight old, slow Jan up here at 205. No offense to Jan.
That's the thing, though. Like, okay, Izzy probably beats Jan.
I think so.
Jan is a lot bigger, though. Like, he's a lot bigger.
He is.
He's a big 205.
He is,
Izzy
but-
constantly weighs in at like 184, 184 and a half. He doesn't really cut tons of weight. He's long. He's super skilled. He's obviously very strong. He's a powerful guy, but Jan's definitely on a different level when it comes to like power.
Yeah.
Maybe not speed or technique by any means, but power for sure. Power, size, the ability to take a shot. I actually wouldn't hate to see it.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see how that would go. Like if Izzy couldn't like land a good shot and knock him out and give him something he's never felt before at that weight class
Also,
early on in the first 2 or 3 rounds, 4 and 5 would be very interesting. I feel
Also,
like.
it's important to note that Robert Whitaker at 185, that's his only loss is Adesanya. So you're not going to tell me you're not going to give him a shot at redemption for that?
Mhm.
His only loss at the weight class?
Yeah.
I don't know. Seems kind of like a dick move to me, but...
Or like Izzy goes up, tries to fight at 205, and then does kind of what Amanda Nunes is doing, goes back down, defends the title against Whitaker. Whitaker just has to wait.
It's annoying for everybody.
who else
in
does
the weight
Whitaker fight?
class.
Does he fight
Paulo Costa.
Jack Hermanson.
Yeah, Paulo Costa.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
guess
or Jack
early.
Hermanson. But
He whoops the
Jack
fuck out of
Hermanson.
Paulo Costa, I think.
Well, dude, Killer Gorilla just fucked up Jack Hermanson, right?
Yep.
And then Whitaker just fucked up Killer Gorilla.
Yep.
So, I mean, Whitaker
but
fighting
then
Jack Hermanson really doesn't make any sense.
Hermanson beat Gastelum after that, though.
True.
So,
Yeah. I mean,
if Whitaker's not fighting
that's
for
a good point.
If Whitaker's not
that's
fighting,
a good win. Also, you figure, what's his name? You just mentioned Gastelum's lost like 3 in a row now, right?
Yeah, he's at 8.
3. He's been finished, right? And all. No. It was. Adesanya didn't finish him, right? That was a.
Gastelum?
he
That was
just
a decision.
He
Well,
just
yeah,
about
but-
finished him, but yeah, it was a decision.
Right.
He knocked him down like 4 times
and
in
then
the
he got
5th
finished
round.
Twice after that, right? He lost to Izzy.
No, it
and
was
then
a
he
decision for Till. I think it was a split decision actually that Till won.
Okay.
It was the Jorge card with Nate Diaz, I believe. Madison Square Garden, he lost a split decision to Till, I think.
Yeah.
And then Hermanson like ankle locked him in like 2 seconds.
It's okay. All right. I thought he got finished more than that. I don't know why I thought that.
No.
All right. Yep. That sounds right though. Oh.
So, if Robert Whitaker's not fighting for the belt next, the only other choices that make sense are Paulo Costa, which I'd see him destroying Paulo Costa. He's just too fast
Whitaker?
and skilled, yeah.
I think so.
Like, Paulo's lack of skill was severely exposed in the Israel Adesanya fight, so so he either fights him or Jack Hermanson. Like, that's it. Those are the only 2 fights that really make sense for him.
Hermanson keeps getting called up by Till.
True.
Fuck, man.
Come on, Izzy, take the fight.
Izzy Whitaker then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love that actually. Hermanson Till. I like that. Curious about that.
And then whoever wins that gets the one after Whitaker.
Motherfuckers. How does that fight go?
Which fight?
Till
Hermanson.
Till TKOs him.
Early, late, like how?
Middle. It'll probably be a 5-rounder, I
Specific
would
with me,
imagine.
bruh.
Give me
Good
3rd
fight.
round.
Elbow, jab.
3rd round? No, high kick. He's been working on those high
High
kicks.
kick.
Dude, he loves those high kicks, man.
I like that fight a lot.
Me too.
I'd like to see Jared Cannonier and Paulo Costa. I feel like that'd be a good banger. That'd be a fun one.
I like that too.
I think
I like
Cannonier
that a
would get
lot.
him.
Yeah.
I think
So
Cannonier would get him.
Till should go fight Hermanson.
I forget
and
how old Cannonier is all the time. though.
Cannonier
And Paulo.
should fight Paulo Costa.
Yeah.
And Whitaker
Should fight for the
get
belt.
another shot.
Indeed.
Boom! There it is. Dude, those fights are sick.
Hell yeah.
Figured it out. Awesome. Let's talk about Walt Harris.
Walt.
Damn, Walt. Damn,
Yeah. I want to see him win so bad, but
Walt.
I had a feeling that Volkov was going to win. I really thought he was going to.
Alexander looked good.
He did. Yeah.
He did. He looked good. He made Walt look bad. I feel like Walt looked
Volkov
kind of
does
like
that
he did
to
his,
a lot
his
of
last
people,
fight.
though.
Someone said it in chat. They think Walt Harris is going to be cut from the UFC soon.
Someone said that in the chat?
No, I think I said it when we were sitting over here, but
Oh, you chatted? We were chatting about it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Really? You think so?
Dude, he's like, what, 15-13 or something like that? And he's lost 3 in a row.
That'd be
Yeah.
so rough to do that to him after what he's been through, though.
I understand that,
True.
but
Yeah.
that's kind of the same thing as like after everything happened and guys were like afraid to call him out. It's like eventually you got to call him out because the dude needs to make money. And at the same time, the UFC's going, dude, we feel for you, but if you're not winning, what are we doing here?
Right.
It's not like he's not looking good either.
No.
He's really
Like you were
not.
saying, it might not be a terrible thing for him to look and see if he can cut down to 205, if he possibly could.
I was going to bring that up.
Though.
But his top
curious.
half is big, his bottom is not.
He's big, but he definitely
kinda has
carries
chicken legs
around,
for how big
like,
he is.
Excess amount of weight, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he
like
kinda has
you look
chicken
at Jared
legs.
Cannonier when he was like a heavyweight, then middleweight. Then,
Doesn't Walt
or,
come in at the
light heavyweight,
limit,
then
though?
middleweight.
He's not going to go down to 205 if he's coming in at the limit.
Not coming to the limit, is he?
I feel like he's
No.
255 or higher
No,
for sure.
no. Zach, if you could, please
I'm pretty sure he comes in at the limit.
No, I think he weighed in at like 228 or some shit like that.
No, he did not.
230.
He did not weigh in at 228. I promise you that.
Maybe Uzdemir did.
Who? Uzdemir?
Not Uzdemir.
Volkov.
Oh.
I'm thinking Volkan Uzdemir,
Volkov's
Alexander
more like
Volkov.
240.
My bad.
I think Volkov's like 240. No, Volkov. Yeah, like 240.
Volkov's huge though.
Yeah, he is 6'7". Yeah, I know Walt Harris is close to the limit. I'm pretty sure about that.
Sorry, he's not quite that bad. I think he's 13-9 now because I don't think they've updated it yet.
254.
Wow. I mean, that is still pretty.
Is that what he weighed in at?
Yeah.
Damn. Maybe not.
He was 264 for the Overeem fight.
Walt Harris was?
Yep.
Damn, dude.
I told you he comes in at like...
That's a thick-ass boy. Damn.
I told you. There's no way he's making 205.
Shit. I don't know. 254. Motherfuck. Yeah. That's a lot
Only 50
of weight.
pounds.
That's what?
Only 50 pounds.
50 pounds?
Yeah.
Only
More than I thought, but I mean, that's what I mean. Like,
Dude, think about
what if he
took
off a lot of time? You know, what if he took a year off, dieted, exercise, like a serious diet, like cut down,
He probably
started
wouldn't even
doing
need
a
year.
shit ton of cardio.
I'm sure he doesn't do like that's probably about what he walks around at. I'm sure he's not cutting weight to get to 255.
Probably not.
You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah. He's not cutting weight and then going 10 pounds under.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah. So I feel like he could cut some weight and
say you
even if he came into heavyweight,
you lose weight and then you cut 10 pounds to make 205.
I mean, even if he started doing,
say you go down from 255 to 215, and then you cut 10 pounds to make
like
weight
if
in
you
the last
start
week.
always walking around at 215, yeah, I guess
That's what I mean. Yeah, or 220. You lose 35 pounds.
He's not that tall, is he? Isn't he like 6'1"?
I'd say he's got 35 pounds to lose.
He's 6'5". He's very tall.
Is he really?
He's 6'5".
Yeah. Okay.
I would say he's got 35 pounds to lose.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Then you cut 15. To cut 15, 20 pounds to make weight at 205. I feel like it's doable, possible.
Man.
I mean, why not at this point in his career? You know what I mean? Why not give it a shot?
He's not going to 205. Forget that.
Yeah,
Get
he's
that thought out of your
6'4".
head.
He's 6'4". Even if he started doing kind of what Derek Lewis does, where he's not necessarily going to get out of heavyweight, but just gets in better shape.
Like, normally
Lewis
I wouldn't say it, but just specifically in Walt Harris's case, I feel like his shape right now is his biggest issue. I really do. I get that feeling about him. I don't know about you guys. Maybe I'm just talking nonsense. I just feel like the shape that he's in right now is not doing him justice. I feel like he's better than what he's showing, and his major issue right now is the shape that he's in coming into fights. I could be totally fucking wrong. That's just the vibe I get. That's the feeling I get. That's what
His shape didn't have anything to do with how he lost the fight, though. Like,
I just feel like he could be quicker. He could move better.
He's very much a Derek Lewis style type of fighter. Like, he's gonna try and knock you the fuck out as quickly as he can, and that's kind of all he's got.
Yeah, I guess so.
Although Derek Lewis has been throwing more flying knees, which is pretty great.
Didn't he take somebody down in his last fight?
Yeah,
it
was against Alexei Olenek.
Yeah, and you're going, what the hell are you doing, dude?
And then he almost got him in that scar fold, and he's like, fuck that, I'm not doing that again.
Where he just out-strengthed him out of a Kimura.
Yep.
Who was that? That wasn't this fight. Was it the fight before that?
No, I think
JDS?
it was. No,
I don't
JDS
remember.
beat him.
Was it Blagoy?
Oh, it might have been. Yeah.
Somebody almost got him in a Kimura.
Oh!
The guy's got two arms on his arm, and Lewis is just one arm just twisting out of it with one arm. You're like, Jesus fucking Christ, that dude's strong.
He fought LaBeefy on the Jones card. Latifi, remember?
Oh, Beefy Latifi.
Dude,
Beefy.
good fucking call. Hell yeah.
Come on, Rays.
Good shit. Come on, Rays.
All right,
Come on, Rays.
What's
Anything
next
else
for
on this
Volkov?
fight?
What's next for Walt Harris? I think they should give him Greg
I don't
Hardy.
know,
Greg Hardy
man.
wins his next fight, which he's not gonna.
Fucking love Megan Anderson.
Me too.
Next champion at 145.
Probably not.
Next for Volkov?
Fuck.
Booty.
I don't know, man. Booty hole?
I think he was ranked
I
number
don't know what he
7.
does when he gets home.
So
He was.
I don't
Overeem, Derek
know.
Lewis.
I don't know.
Who did he call out? He called out Rosenstrike.
oh, he did.
Okay,
Overeem.
Rosenstrike's good.
Yeah, Rosenstrike.
Okay, yeah, let's go there.
All the way up to 3.
Let's do that. Sure.
Yeah.
He called out Overeem. Overeem's 5. He called out Rosenstrike. Rosenstrike's 3.
Talking
Yeah,
about Volkov
okay.
right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like those fights.
Yeah.
Those are good fights.
that sounds good. What about for Walt?
I think give him Greg Hardy. Fuck it.
Greg Hardy if he wins
if he
this
beats
weekend?
Mo Green, give him Greg Hardy. But
Yo,
Mo Green's
all
gonna
right.
beat him.
Or just serve him up to Cyril Gann.
By the way,
There you
Sorry,
go.
dude.
Mo Green, who's coming off, what is it, Contender Series? What is it?
Mean Mo Green?
I don't know. Is he?
The Contender Series, is it? Yeah, he was in one of the, what's the show?
The Ultimate Fighter?
Ultimate Fighter. Yeah, Mo Green's coming off Ultimate Fighter.
Oh, cool.
He's fighting Greg Hardy this weekend. I think Greg Hardy fucks him up, dude.
No.
I really do.
See, Mo Green is a plus 240 underdog, and I think he's a really good fucking bet against fucking
I like Greg Hardy on this
He's
one,
tall,
man.
he's long, he's got way better submission shit than Greg Hardy does. So
I feel like Hardy's striking is leaps and bounds beyond. I also think Hardy's cardio is better than Mo Green's.
we'll see.
I think Greg Hardy takes it, man. Like hard. I'll put a shot of hot sauce on it.
We have
Greg Hardy takes it hard?
Yeah.
I mean, good for him, I guess.
That's what the fuck I said, bro.
Whatever
All right.
you do.
Shake on it. We got to have a bet for this weekend. That's a good bet. I'm taking Greg Hardy. You take Mo Green. Shot of hot sauce. Make it official.
All right, fine.
Boom. Because the other one might not. We might not take a shot for that.
Yeah,
McGregor
that could
Poirier.
be a while.
That
That's
could be
January,
months. Like, yeah,
so,
March, April, May. Who knows, right?
True.
Make one for this weekend. That's
January. It's supposed to
January. What the hell are you talking about?
be. He's like March, April, May. Who knows?
What's supposed to be in January?
That fight.
Connor and Dustin.
It's like January 23rd or whatever.
It's exactly January.
For a
23rd.
title?
No,
we'll
I don't know
find
if it's for a
out.
title
That's when
yet,
the fight
but,
was supposed
yeah.
to be scheduled for.
That's when it's scheduled, yeah.
All right. Anyways.
I think it's nonsense.
It's the first pay-per-view card of the year.
All right.
Nah,
What's
it's
the
not
next
gonna-
fight? Oh, Philip Hawes knocked out Jacob Malkoun in 18 seconds.
Yeah, that was sweet.
When I saw the
Hawes
odds,
got
That was
pause.
insane.
when I saw the odds on that fight, I just saw the stats, and I saw that Hawes was like 4 inches taller and had like a 6-inch reach advantage, and I saw he was like again like a plus 280 underdog. I'm like, and the other dude Malkoun, he only had 4 professional fights, and I'm like, I feel like these odds are backwards.
That
And
dude's
then he
gonna
knocked
die.
him out in 18 seconds. So yeah.
3-piece, no soda.
You
That's
feel like
right.
he's super talented, or you think he just got lucky, or you're just like, I have no fucking idea. Let's wait till he fights again.
Well, I don't know if he got lucky. I think he's a strong motherfucker.
Heavy hands.
Heavy hands.
True. What was that fight we were talking about when we first started that we thought might have been fight of the night? Zach, what was fight of the night?
Casey Kenny.
Yeah,
It was, right?
dude.
And Nathaniel Wood.
Yes.
That was a great fight. That was
That's
a
what
banger.
we thought, bro.
That was a banger.
Casey Kenny, Nathaniel Wood, fight of the night,
Zach,
official. That's what
When
we were
you watched that
assuming.
fight, when it went to the scorecards, did you think Casey Kenny won? Because I wanted Casey Kenny to win, and I was like, fuck, I don't think he won. Because I think he got outstruck in both the first
Zach
and
seems
second
like he's
round
thinking
at
about it,
least.
so I'll take that before Zach answers.
All right.
Take your time, bro. I had no fucking idea.
Yeah, I really thought he might have lost.
That's how I felt. I could not. I didn't have one feeling one way or the other.
I don't know.
Right down the fucking cock.
I like Casey Kenny, so I feel like there's times when like I'm like, yeah, no, he totally won. Yeah, nah, he won. He definitely won.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've definitely done that before where I'm like, no, yeah, no, that guy totally won.
He totally won.
I like him better. Yeah, no, he definitely won.
A great
Damn.
fight, though.
So it's like you feel the opposite. I feel indifferent, and Zach feels exactly one way.
Hell yeah.
Interesting. Fucking that fight was great. Glad it was fight of the night.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm fucking good.
Fuck yeah.
I feel like Casey Kenny should get
That's what she
a
said.
ranked opponent next.
What's next for Casey?
He's the one who fought Pereira like a while back, right?
He fucked Pereira?
Yeah, he fucked him right in the butt. No, he fought Pereira. Is he the one that like jumped up a weight to fight Pereira at the beginning of the coronavirus stuff?
No.
Who am I thinking of?
That was...
Kennedy, maybe?
It wasn't like a real famous guy. He was
No, it wasn't.
He was making his debut.
Didn't we
Really?
Did we
Tristan?
watch that
Does
fight?
that sound
Was
right?
that the
No.
Rochester fight?
No.
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 It was the beginning of COVID.
He knocked out Danny Roberts. Danny
Oh,
Hot
It was the
Chocolate.
dude he did like 9 flips against, and the guy just kept having to get out of the way.
It was a
the
lightweight that
dude
went
gassed
up.
out. Exactly. And the guy, and
Tristan McConnelly.
is that what it was?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
I believe
no,
you. I have no
Tristan
fucking
McConnelly.
idea, dude.
I don't fuck if I know either.
I believe you.
He has not had a fight since. Why did they not give him a fight?
Who?
Tristan McConnelly.
'Cause
The
he
guy
got
who beat
fucked
Michelle
up.
Pereira.
No, he
he
beat
beat
Michelle
Michelle
Pereira.
Pereira.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good question. Dana, answer the question, bro.
Dana.
What else we got from this weekend that we were excited about? Anything at all? Or...
Magomed Ankalaev knocked Iwan the fuck out.
Fuck, dude! How did I
Fucked
think to
him
talk about
up.
that? Yes, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was Tristan Connolly. Tristan Connolly.
Nice. Glad we cleared it up.
Balls wieners.
Magomed
He looked great.
Ankalaev
Dude, he's really fucking good.
knocked down Kutalaba,
And then knocked him out.
knocked him down again, and then, oh yeah,
I guess
then out.
Magomed's
then we-
only loss in the UFC was to Paul Craig, and he was whooping his fucking ass, and then he got submitted by a triangle at 4 minutes and 59 seconds of the third
I
round.
remember that shit. It was
Dude,
just
I feel
pure
like you gotta hold
experience.
on one more second.
Right, you got to know the time on the
Yeah.
clock and be like, I'm going to go out, but I'm going to
Yeah.
win this fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
Right?
That was insane. I remember that one specifically. That was surprising, actually, when it happened.
Yep.
Paul Craig's no joke, but
Great.
expecting it to end that way, right? So what happens now with? First of all, Kutalaba wasn't ranked going into this.
That's why it made so little sense.
To make him
For
wait for him
Ankalaev
for
keep
fucking
taking that
ever.
fight.
So now he gets knocked out cold. What? Now what? He just gets somebody.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
somebody.
Whoever.
Get somebody.
Slow Mike Rodriguez.
So-
He's been making his way. He's
Okay.
doing well.
Ankalaev. Now what does he do? What do
Johnny
you guys
Walker.
like for that?
Or Yuri Pushvizevzev, whatever his name is.
Say that one more time, bro.
Yeah,
One more
that
time
guy.
for me.
Yuri
Prochaska.
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 Give him Uzdemir or Anthony Smith.
Okay.
One of those
that'd be
guys
good.
off a
Anthony
loss.
Smith.
Yes.
One of those guys off a loss.
Anthony.
I'm sorry, but if you keep
Smith.
losing, you should get surfed up to young guys who are coming
Dude,
up.
I like the Anthony
That's true.
Smith. I like the Anthony Smith because it serves both guys.
Yes.
It serves both guys really well,
I agree.
right?
I agree.
Anthony Smith beats Ankalaev. That means a lot. Ankalaev
Yes.
beats
He won't.
Anthony Smith. That shoots him up, from 11 to
Damn,
top.
no faith in Lionheart.
No, I have absolutely no faith in that guy. He almost got beat up by a 5'9" guy who broke into his house.
We weren't there.
I was the
He
5'9"
was on
guy
Chris
who broke into his house.
It was the 5'9" guy.
Oh,
It
you
was
were the guy.
me.
You are 5'9".
Yep.
All right.
I snorted tons of meth before going to his house. So.
That'll do it. I've heard stories in college. I
You
heard
should
stories.
vote for Joe Jorgensen then.
I
She do
heard.
tons of meth?
No, she's just like, whatever you want to do, you can do.
Is it like Joe Rogan's mom?
She's a libertarian candidate on every ballot in all 50 states.
Yeah,
This
she won't
beautiful country of ours. Joe Jorgensen. Vinny knows a little bit about Joe.
Yeah.
She
Fuck
won't
yeah.
win.
I've
I know
looked
a
into
little
that some
bit
more, by the way,
about
since our last
how-
conversation.
I don't enjoy the two-party system in one slightest bit, but the whole
True. Of
course
problem with
not.
it is that nobody will ever vote for the third one because it makes you, or not enough people will vote
I
for
voted
the
for
third one.
third party last
I'm
election.
saying most
in
people
2016.
won't
I
because
voted
there's a
third
lot
party.
of people that think that they're just wasting it, which is the problem with that.
The reason they think they're wasting it is because we all say that we're wasting it.
I
not
understand.
we.
I
I'm
just
not
mean,
saying
like,
necessarily us sitting in this room, but
nobody's gonna
too
do that.
many of us, and when I say us, I mean like people in America, tell our friends and our family, if you don't vote for the Republican candidate or Democratic candidate, you're wasting your vote.
I don't
That's
tell anybody
why,
that.
like, because we all say that. I feel
No,
like,
it's because nobody's gonna
dude,
do it.
so many people have told me I'd waste my vote if I voted third party. When I
I've
voted
never
third
had
party
anybody
last year,
tell
I
me
made it
that. I
very
just
clear
think that.
to people because that was an important election that I was going to vote third party, and so many people told me I was going to wait. My parents,
Yeah.
until I was able to convince my wife to do it, she was like, "You're going to waste your vote."
There's a lot of people that feel that way.
Like multiple people at work, my in-laws, like tons of people.
Yep.
I convinced about half of them.
You didn't feel like you wasted it?
I don't feel like I wasted it at all.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I was in college, I had a professor who used to be a police officer who had to fight a dude who was on meth, and he body slammed him on the ground, and this dude's like vertebrae, like his back was all sorts of broken, they found out later, and he was still fighting him after. Like,
Jesus.
meth will give you like Superman fucking
Yeah.
strength. Like, you don't feel shit.
Jesse Pinkman almost burned down a house.
That's true. That's a
He
good
did.
point.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
Covered the whole house in gasoline.
But yeah, Jo Jorgensen. She's all
Yeah,
about that.
don't
though.
do meth.
Don't do meth.
Unless
No,
you
she's
wanna be
all about
Superman.
go ahead and
She
do
wants
meth.
to legalize it.
She's like, legalize all
I
that
should
shit.
I'll send you. I was gonna do it last week. I forgot. I need to send it to you
Actual
again.
meth? For
Yeah.
So
No,
she,
not recreational
She believes
meth.
that like
Oh.
so there's
I'm
no
just messing with
difference
you.
between legalizing alcohol because she's like, well, no one's just like brewing up like alcohol in like their bathtub and selling it on the street to make more money because alcohol is legal. So if like meth is legal, we're not gonna have a bunch of meth labs everywhere. And if we did, like, who cares? Just they're right. Just like if your neighbor's making alcohol, what's the big deal? It's like she almost doesn't understand the difference between alcohol and meth.
Maybe she really likes
It's like
meth.
you want freedom. Libertarians want freedom. I'm all for it as well. But like
well,
at
thanks
some
for
point,
just
at some
not getting
point,
her vote for
at
me.
some point, dude, at some point you got to draw the line. And I would
Yeah.
say like if you can't like look over your idea of everybody should be able to do whatever they want as long as it's not directly impacting somebody, but you want to say that idea makes you believe or makes you look at meth and alcohol is like the same thing and not deciphering between the two, the type of behavior that comes from somebody who does meth and somebody who drinks, or people that drink, because a large majority of the planet drinks alcohol
You drink meth?
and a very small percentage of the world population smokes meth.
Yeah, I
And
told
the
you I
effect
snorted
it has on you is very different. And she doesn't distinguish between the two.
Snorting it as opposed to smoking it?
Regardless, dude.
Oh, I don't know. I've never tried it.
Also, cigarettes and nicotine. You can go out and smoke a cigarette on break at work and then go back inside and do your job.
Now I can
Can you
smoke
go
meth?
outside and take a hit of meth and then go back inside and do your
Yes.
job?
That'd be so much
Hey,
fun.
Maybe some people can, depending on your
To
fucking
be
job. but
fair-
most people can't fucking do that.
To be fair, alcohol is legal, but you can't drink on the job. So
Exactly. No,
Well,
exactly. But if
you're
someone
not
did,
supposed to.
if someone
Yeah.
if someone went out to their car and chugged a couple beers, took a couple shots, and then came back inside,
There's
that'd be a
probably
little
like
buzz, but
5 people
most
that are
people-
down there right now
Sure.
that did that on their lunch
I'm not
break.
saying you should. I'm not saying it's recommended. I'm not saying by any means it's a good thing.
do you want
you
the
could
jitney
do that.
drivers to be drinking on their lunch
that's
break?
not what I'm saying.
No, I want them to do
Who
meth.
performs worse? The person that went and had a few shots in their car, or the person that went and smoked meth and then tried to drive
yeah,
their
it's
jitney?
like
I think
apples
it
to
could be
oranges.
6 one, half
Obviously,
dozen
one
the
is
other,
worse.
depending on what
I
you're looking
say
for.
that's insane. The person who smoked meth is not going to be able to do anything near what the person who took a few shots of alcohol could do.
What if the guy who took a few shots
of
of
vodka.
alcohol just falls asleep?
Yeah, okay, that could happen to anybody. Person who
Okay.
smoked meth could fall asleep.
No, I highly doubt the person who smoked meth is going to fall
And then they're
asleep.
going to slam into somebody.
I mean, maybe, but so would the person who fell asleep.
What's going to fuck you up more? Taking a few shots of alcohol or smoking meth?
I don't know. I've never done meth.
Me neither, but there's no way that the answer is the alcohol.
I
No
don't-
way in fuck.
I don't know. I've never done meth.
All right,
No way.
so
Maybe you could microdose meth and be just fine.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, that's microdosing alcohol.
Kinda.
It's a fair point, I suppose.
Microdosing? Taking a few shots?
Yeah.
Taking a little puff of meth.
Just a little puff?
Just a little.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, just a little.
Fucking
puff.
So Lauren Murphy beat Bruce Lee.
Bruce
Nobody
Lee.
liked the fact I was
Oh my
calling that
God.
shit Bruce Lee. She looked like Bruce Lee.
Did you hear? You hear Lauren Murphy afterwards, basically saying like the whole division's a fucking joke.
She's not wrong.
Yeah,
A lot
she's
of the
like,
people
she's
there
like,
suck.
she's like Jennifer Maya's fighting for a title. She missed weight 2 of her last 3 fights and lost one of them. She's like, I'm the only person that's on like a 4-fight win streak, and she's like, they just keep skipping over me. She's like, I beat. She goes, what is it? She finished KGB Lee, and this girl just got a decision over her while she missed weight or something like that. So it was just funny.
She does have the most wins in the division, tied for Valentina. They each have 5 wins in the division.
Give it to her.
Yeah.
Hashtag mom champ.
I agree. She deserves a shot. I agree.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Cool.
Well, the problem is that you already got Jennifer Maya fighting for a title.
Yeah, true.
But after that, like,
Yeah, give her the next one.
yeah,
Fuck it.
why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't need to have another fight, I don't think.
Absolutely.
What are you going to
Like-
do with Jessica Andrade?
Don't care.
Ooh.
She
Cynthia
is-
Calvillo.
She is currently the #1 contender at flyweight.
Cynthia was
fuck.
supposed to fight Lauren. So because that didn't happen, Cynthia and Andrade can fight for the...
Calvillo? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Just give Lauren Murphy.
I think we said that last week.
Yeah,
we
fuck it.
said that.
And if Andrade
I'll-
wins it, she gets
sure.
the one after that.
Yeah, sure.
You know, depending on
sounds
how it falls, who's ready when, you know, just like
Yeah.
give 2 of those 3 a fight and give
Yep.
one of them the title shot. Fuck
Agreed.
it.
Bryce Mitchell.
Wait, hold on. We're not done yet.
Calm down, you.
I got at least one more. The dude who fucking murked Alex Oliveira. That fucking guy. His name was so fun to say.
Oh.
What was his fucking name?
Good question.
But yeah, he looked great. His striking was fucking phenomenal. He fucking synced up a guillotine. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
right?
dude, I'm thinking of his name right now.
It was like it wasn't Kamzat. It was
from-
Kamzat Tamadam or something like that.
Oh.
It was a very fun name. Let me find out. Oh, Ty KO'd Stefan Struve. Forgot about that.
Oh, yeah,
Shavkat Rachmanov.
Rachmanov.
Yeah, he looked great.
Rachmanov.
13-0. He subbed a really tough opponent in Alex Oliveira. That was only his 9th professional loss, losing to that guy. Yeah, that Shavkat
Rachmanov, that was his
Rachmanov looked
UFC
pretty good.
debut, right?
Yeah, that was his debut. It was great. He looked awesome.
He did.
He looked like he was kind of small for welterweight. I feel like he definitely is a lightweight in the UFC standards, but he looked good. Or
Or do you think his opponent was just like a bigger guy?
No, I don't think Alex Oliveira is a huge welterweight. I think he's
missed
pretty...
weight before. He missed weight this Saturday, actually. He weighed in at
he did miss weight.
He
didn't
weighed in at 147 or 147.
No, they're
148.
They're welterweights, dude. He was 173.
173. Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's not a huge welterweight. I don't think.
Missed by 2 pounds.
Yeah, well, people miss weight. It happens. Habib almost missed weight because he broke his fucking toe or some shit.
Yo, some people say he actually did.
Yeah, he had tape on
What
it.
that whole thing? No.
No, they're saying he missed weight.
The scale, when he was on the scale moving up and the...
DC says everybody needs to shut up.
Do they?
Well, yeah, but DC
Do
also
they,
did
though?
the whole towel thing against Anthony Johnson, so fuck what DC says.
Yeah.
Every time Ariel brings that up, he's like, Ariel, it didn't happen. He's like, I went backstage, I imagined myself being lighter, and I came out lighter. But yeah, that dude looked great,
No.
the guy who beat Alex Oliveira.
He doesn't talk about the giant shit he took backstage.
All right, you want to move on to next week?
Or you're like T-City.
Yeah,
and you
sure.
just
All right,
go,
let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
go shave my head.
Yeah, who's he fighting? Who's Bryce Mitchell fighting again?
Andre
Feely.
Feely.
Andre Touchy-Feely. Bryce Mitchell all day.
I don't know why Andre
Bryce
Feely called him out,
Mitchell.
because he doesn't do well against wrestlers.
Bryce Mitchell's going to fuck him up.
I think he is,
I
too.
really do.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was a
Zach.
co-main.
Yeah, yep, co-main.
That's the one probably I'm most excited about.
I love Bryce Mitchell. And I think, I saw on two different things. I saw one record somewhere that said he was undefeated, and then I saw another one that says he has one loss. So I'm not
15
sure.
15-1, I think. Pretty sure. Oh no.
Yeah, 13-1. Okay. Yep.
13-1. Yeah.
Yep. Andre Fili's 21-7. Should be a good fight. Not a good matchup, I don't think, for Fili. So, like I said, I don't know why he called him out, but fun fight anyway.
Yeah, I think Mitchell fucks him up.
I think so too. He's the favorite. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Twister, third time's the charm.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
He's gonna attempt 12 every fight. So,
like you just said, it was a co-main event, right? So,
yep.
Uriah Hall and
Anderson
Silva is the main event. I'm not to say I'm not excited to see it. Like, they're two legends, but I'm more excited to see Mitchell and Fili.
It feels like this main event, it doesn't have any significant outcome. Like, no matter who the winner is, it's like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like,
and Anderson basically said this is probably going to be his last fight.
And Uriah Hall, he's like at the bottom of the top 15, so it's like, who cares?
A win does nothing.
Like, who
Especially
cares?
Over a win over an unranked guy who's lost like 2 or 3 fights in a row.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, like there's
Although his last 3 losses are to like the current champ, the guy who just fought for like the next shot, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like he's not losing to nobodies.
That's very true.
Aljamain Sterling said on his podcast, he's like, for God's sake, please don't kick this man in his leg anymore. His leg's been so fucked up.
You're right. Please don't.
It's gonna be the first thing that happens. Uriah's gonna walk out and kick him in the knee, or he'll start doing the Whitaker leg stomps.
Isn't it crazy that Anderson Silva's like last 5-ish fights were all losses, and his record is still 34-10? That's pretty impressive, actually.
That's fucking just bonkers.
True, yeah.
When you think about some of these guys.
How about Kevin Holland fighting
Kevin Harlan?
I love Kevin Holland.
Mahmoud Muradov. Holland's on a 3-fight win streak. He's won 4 out of his last.
Mahmoud Muradov.
He's won 4 out of his last
Mahmoud
5.
Muradov?
He's on a 3-fight
Matt
win
Murdock,
streak.
the Daredevil.
Ooh.
Kevin Holland, by
Is
the
it
way.
Ginger?
No.
Oh.
Mahmoud?
Yeah, Mahmoud's not a ginger name.
Yeah. He's on a 2-fight win streak right now in the UFC.
Kevin? Or the other guy?
Mahmoud. Kevin Holland's on a 3-fight win streak. He's won 4 out of his last 5.
Sweet.
He's on a
His
3-fight
only loss
win
being to
that guy.
Brendan Allen.
Brendan Allen. God damn it.
Almighty? That's
No.
Arnold.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mahmoud, he's 24-6. He's had 2 fights in the UFC, both wins.
That's a pretty good record.
He won over Alessio Di Chigor.
Sweet.
Yeah. That
And,
guy.
I've heard of him.
Trevor Smith, who's 15-10.
Trevor Smith, who could just be some random dude they plucked out of Ohio.
So
Right.
Mahmoud Muradov looking at a real contender here in Kevin Holland.
Probably actually
I'm
is
going
just some
with
random guy
Kevin
they picked out of Ohio.
motherfucking Holland.
Did you guys hear Kevin Holland's last post-fight interview? It was like the funniest 10-minute post-fight interview I've ever heard. He's so fucking funny to listen to.
Saying his opponent smelled good and shit.
Yeah,
Like he smelled
He's
good.
like, he smelled
Yeah.
good. He could do a fragrance commercial.
Didn't Bobby Green also fight on that card, and he's also fighting this weekend? Was it
I
the
don't
same
know
card?
if he fought on that card.
I don't know either.
Was it that card?
He beat Alan Patrick in September 12th.
Was Bobby's Green last fight Clay Guida or? No, it was Lando Venata.
Calrissian?
What?
Lando Calrissian
Oh,
from Star Wars.
oh, okay.
Bobby Green?
Yeah, it was Lando
No,
Venata.
Bobby Green's
he
not
beat
Star
Lando
Wars.
Venata
Yep.
in August 1st, and then September 12th he beat Alan Patrick.
Why
Now
do I
he's
not-
fighting
Is
Thiago.
Alan Patrick-
now
Yeah,
he's
why do I
fighting
not
Thiago
remember
Moises.
that? Who the fuck is that?
I'm telling you, it's just some
And
random dude they
before
called.
that, he beat Clay Guida. So,
Yeah.
so this year,
Was he
Bobby
a last
Green
minute
has
fill-in? He must have
June
been.
20th beat Clay Guida, August 1st beat Lando Venata, and then September 12th beat Alan Patrick.
Who are you?
15-3.
Right.
Alan Patrick
Alan Patrick is 15-3.
15-3. He's been in the UFC since 2013. He lost to Scott Holtzman.
I like Scott Holtzman.
Yeah, me too.
He did just get murked.
He
by
hadn't
Beneil
fought
Dariush,
since 2018, and then he fought and lost to Bobby Green.
Fuck this guy is.
Scott Holtzman got
He
knocked
beat
out by
Stevie
Beneil
Ray.
Dariush by the
He
8th
beat
spinning
Damian
back
Brown.
fist in
He
UFC
beat
history.
Stevie Ray. This is Alan Patrick in 2016. 2015, he lost to Tysonov. Mirbek Tysonov. Knocked him out. 2014, he beat John Makdessi. A decision. And 2013, Alan Patrick beat Garrett Whiteley.
Okay.
Who was 7-3.
This is terrible. Just listening to you list off names you can't read.
I was waiting for you guys to stop.
I was just talking over you at one point.
I know.
I'm like,
just talking about other things. Just, this over here, and then this happened.
Well, there you go, folks.
Alexander the Great Hernandez.
Yo, that guy. He's gonna win this weekend.
He's in the same.
He's gonna win. He's gonna look great.
I think he's in the same breath as like Luke Rockhold. Is like looks really good when he gets in there, and then keeps losing.
What are you saying, whoa, to Vinny? What are you saying, whoa?
Because we didn't talk about Bobby Green's opponent, did we?
Who, Greg Hardy?
No.
Oh.
Thiago Moises.
Oh, is that Maurice Green, sir?
This is the guy Bobby Green is fighting. This is the guy that Michael Johnson fought that he whooped the fuck out of the first round, and then the very beginning of the second round, the dude took him down and got him in a heel hook in like 2 seconds. That's the guy that Bobby Green's fighting. So, better not let him get you to the ground, because that's going to be bad news.
Bears.
Very true.
Bad news, Bears. All right. Alex Hernandez?
Yeah.
Who is he fighting?
Some other guy.
Chris Gutzemacher.
Yeah.
Gutzemacher.
That'll be fun.
Gutzemacher. Gutzemacher.
Super fun.
Sure. Who was Gutzemacher? He knocked out Joe Lozon, April of 2018.
Damn.
Has he done anything since then?
That is his only fight in the UFC.
All right, well.
He knocked out Joe Lozon.
Alex is on a bit of a slide.
5 minutes in the second round.
Fuck him.
Yeah,
at the very end of the round, April 7th of 2018.
Alex will wrestle fuck him.
Hernandez.
You guys remember off the top of your head who beat Alexander Hernandez last?
I remember was it Cowboy or
no,
was
it was after Cowboy. I remember the dude beat the fuck out of him though. He beat the fucking brakes off of him.
Hernandez got the.
Oh, it was
Du Bronx, wasn't it?
No, it was I mentioned him earlier. I think
Drew Dober.
Drew Dober. That's
Drew Dober,
okay.
baby.
Yep, Drew Dober.
Hell yeah, I like Drew Dober.
Yep.
He doesn't have a fight, does he?
I don't know. Yeah, he should get something big.
That's right.
Yeah, Drew Dober beat the fucking shit out of him.
Hernandez lost to Cerrone. Then he beat Francisco Trinaldo. Looked really good doing it. And then got finished by Drew Dober. 4 minutes, 25 seconds, round number 2. Ooh,
we did skip Mo Green versus Greg Hardy. Obviously.
No, we kind of talked about it earlier. I think
yeah.
Greg Hardy fucks. I really do. I think Greg Hardy fucks him up.
I know you think that, and
Truly.
I know that you're wrong.
All right, dude.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that. You're right.
No, but yeah, no, fair enough.
All
I think
right,
I think the complete opposite.
Only other fighter I want to say to look out for on this card is the light heavyweight Dustin Jacoby is fighting Justin Ledet. Jacoby was a UFC fighter like 10 years ago or some shit, and he had like a couple good fights, and then he had like a little skid, and then like they cut him, and then he came back on the Contender Series like a couple months ago, and he beat the living shit out of his opponent. He like fucking stomped him into a new universe, and he looked fucking great doing it. And he's a huge favorite against this guy. I think he's gonna fucking murk him. So yeah,
well, I'm looking forward to seeing
Dustin
that fight.
Jacoby, watch that one.
Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything whatsoever? Fights, fucks, shits, giggles.
You want me to just randomly talk about my shits?
No thanks.
You got it written down, sure.
Okay. So
make sure y'all go out there and vote.
Y'all vote.
Y'all got to vote.
Out there.
November 3rd, I think is the deadline, right? 3rd, 4th. Just vote whoever it's gonna be. Go out there and fucking
it's
vote.
It's the 3rd. Don't let Will have you thinking it's the 4th, because you won't be able to vote for 4 more years. Well, for president.
Yeah. November 3rd. Vote. Bitches. Epstein didn't kill himself.
Bill Gluckman is down with the bitches and the hoes.
Fuck yeah, he is. Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes.
Is that a wrap, boys? We all done here?
Something like that. I'm good.
Yeah. All right.
Zach's good.
Unlike me, giraffe don't yawn.